A rematch from last week before it all went south. The 211 is Anthony Ryan out of Benson, Vermont, in the City Limits nightclub car. And on the outside, the Black Diamond Builders, number 32B from Brandon, Vermont. That's Matt Bilodeau. Car number 24, starting third, is Larry Gallipo. The 51 is Austin Combs from Middlebury. Car number 1, Vermont, that is Poultney's Marty Hutchins. The 66 is Adam Piper out of Leicester, Vermont. Starting in 7th, car number 14X, that's Dave Snow. And on the outside in the 02 is David Beauclair. Johnny Bruno in the 22, and the point leader, James Hansen, car number 31. Last week's winner, Anthony Warren in the 60. The 405 is Travis Whitbeck. Mike McGinn and Austin Shaves. Sean Phelps and Mike Perotti. 30 laps for the limited sportsman are underway. Anthony Ryan into turn 1 and 2. Down the back, shoot your leader in the 211. 3 wide for about 7th place. David Beauclair in the middle. Adam Piper on the outside. Dave Snow down low, backs out of it in the 14X. And Anthony Ryan will lead lap number 1. Anthony Ryan in the 211, your leader. Matt Bilodeau in the 32B runs in 2nd spot. Larry Gallipo 3rd. Austin Combs in the 51 rides 4th with Marty Hutchins on the top 5. We got problems. David Beauclair around in the 02. David Beauclair gets the 02 sideways, hooks the berm, and we've got yellow. Last week was 5 laps away and got turned around right at the start-finish line. Matt Bilodeau was a first-time winner earlier this year. Larry Gallipo and Austin Combs both looking for their first wins, as is Marty Hutchins in the 1. Adam Piper's got a couple of wins to his career here, and before that was a champion of the old hobby stock division. James Hansen, despite being the point leader, has never won a feature race here at Devil's Bowl in the 31. Johnny Bruno in the 22 has got a pair of wins this season. Anthony Warren has won the last 2 races in car number 60. And from there on back, I don't believe anybody else in the field has a win. Well, the exception being the 30 of Mike Perotti and the 02 of David Beauclair. All right, 1 lap in, 29 to go. A bit of a rickety start over in turn 4. Back to green, Anthony Warren in the 211. Matt Bilodeau hangs right with him in the 32B. Austin Combs around the outside of Larry Gallipo. Put him up to 3rd. James Hansen in trouble in the 31. Keeps that car pointed in the right direction and will stay rolling. The 405 of Travis Whitbeck, impressive in his first start here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Whitbeck on the hammer inside the top 10. He runs about 9th on the track right now. And starting to reel in Johnny Bruno in the 22, yellow flag. We've got 1 car off the top over in turn 1. Single file restart, the word from race control, trying to get this race into a rhythm. It is a long one for the limited sportsman. Usually they run 20 laps, this will be 30. Scoring saying that the lineup is correct and will be ready to go as soon as they get the 14X removed over in turn 1. Said it, I'll say it again. The Great North American Pancake Eating Championship, 8th annual, if you can believe it, 3 weeks from tonight, double features for all divisions. And then just a month away, the Interstate Batteries Vermont 200 weekend on Labor Day weekend. All right, 2 laps on the board, 28 to go. Single file restart for the limiteds here. Anthony Ryan, Matt Bilodeau, and Austin Combs, your top 3. They didn't like that start. We'll try it again. Buy them like that. One more time here. Anthony Ryan in the 211. Matt Bilodeau in the 32B. 50-50 on sale right now in front of the tower. Oh, big problems. Marty Hutchins backs it into the wall hard. Somebody got on the throttle and turned Marty Hutchins around, and he went in hard on the back end of that car. Looks like he may be able to drive it away. That was a 30 points from first to third, and then just 5 points from second, or excuse me, 30 points from first to second, and then just 5 points from second to fourth. And all four of those drivers certainly capable of emerging the point leader tonight, depending on how things shake out here. We're going to try it one more time. 2 in the books, 28 to go. Much better start this time, and we're back to green. Anthony Ryan in the 211. Down and away with it one more time. Matt Bilodeau in the 32B trying to hold with him, but Anthony Ryan looking very good. He was very good in his qualifying heat. Left the field in his dust. And looking good again tonight in the main event. Bilodeau rides alone in second. Battle for third with Austin Combs in the 51 and the 24, Larry Gallipo going at it. Adam Piper is right there in the 66 car to round out the top 5. Then Johnny Bruno in the 22. The 405 of Travis Whitbeck looking very good. 7th place in his first start here at Devil's Bowl. Austin Shaves rides 8th. Then James Hansen and Anthony Warren rounding out the top 10. They finished 1-2 last week. Everybody's settling into a rhythm now with 5 laps on the board. Anthony Ryan pulling away from the field in the 211 car. An iconic number in Vermont and New York stock car racing history as the Clayton Ryan number 211 shining at the front of the field once again. Oh, Matt Bilodeau in trouble. The 32 shuts down out of second spot. Bilodeau to the infield. Another heartbreaker for Matt Bilodeau in the Black Diamond number 32. That creates a battle for second place. Austin Combs in the 51, Larry Gallipo in the 24 going at it. Gallipo on the inside, body slams his way up through the 51. Gallipo not pulling any punches. That 24 car absolutely lambasted the 51 over in turn 1. Mike Perotti to pit road in the 30 car, and Bilodeau comes to rest in the 32B down in the infield. Anthony Ryan a country mile ahead of the field in the 211. Gallipo runs second. Austin Combs in the 51 rides in third place. Adam Piper and now Johnny Bruno your top 5. Travis Whitbeck in the 405 runs in 6th. Austin Shaves much improved tonight in the 23 car. Shaves having a great ride in the 23. Anthony Warren in the 60W. James Hansen in the 31. That's your top 10. Now the 02 of David Beauclair is 10th. Then Mike, oh, no. The whole field scattering. Larry Gallipo and Austin Combs come together. Gallipo in the 24, the second place driver, headed across the racetrack in the wrong direction. Then the 66 of Piper and the 22 of Bruno. Scoring saying that the lineup is now correct as they run, and if Gallipo can get, well, I don't know. Looks like they're going to put him on the hook. Yep, and Larry Gallipo. Well, that's a heartbreaker. He was in second place, which would have been the best run of his career. And the 66 of Adam Piper went to pit road out of third place. Man alive. How about a round of applause for Larry Gallipo? The initial idea is number 24. Having a good ride, but not to be tonight. Adam Piper in the 66 back from pit. Into it. Ryan out of Benson, Vermont. Austin Combs in the 51 from Middlebury. Adam Piper and Johnny Bruno in row number 2. Travis Whitbeck in the 405. Austin Shaves, the former mini sprint champion, in the 23. Anthony Warren in the 60, the 31 of James Hansen. David Beauclair and Mike McGinn now in the top 10 in car number 7. Then Dave Snow, Sean Phelps, and Matt Rich in the 20. 9 down, 21 to go, back to green. Anthony Ryan one more time in the 211 has the lead. Down the back chute into 3 and 4. Austin Combs settles into second spot. Then it's a dogfight after that. Adam Piper in the 66, Johnny Bruno in the 22 going at it. Travis Whitbeck in the 405. Here comes Anthony Warren and Austin Shaves on the outside in the 23. Shaves slips up in the loose stuff in turn 2. That'll allow Warren to get underneath him for 6th place. Here comes the 02 of David Beauclair. Shaves driving it hard over into 3 and 4 one more time. Austin Combs in the 51, starting to lose a little bit of daylight as the 211 of Anthony Ryan skates away. Austin Shaves with a handful of race car in the 23. Shaves running mid-pack, nearly threw it away in 3 and 4 that time. Austin Shaves had to take 2 handfuls of steering wheel and turn right over in turn 4. Brought that car, pointed it back into the right direction, and Austin Shaves will continue. Anthony Ryan in the 211. Looked like he was pulling away from Austin Combs just a few laps ago, but Combs is hanging with him in the 51 this time. Adam Piper in the 66 trying to make it a 3-car battle. 1 lap shy of halfway now. Johnny Bruno in 4th place. He's got company. Anthony Warren making a move on the inside lane in the 60W. He comes together with Travis Whitbeck momentarily. Whitbeck loses the position, and Anthony Warren is now in the top 5. Warren and Whitbeck coming together. Beauclair with a piece of driving to avoid the 405. David Beauclair just saved 2 race cars there. James Hansen in trouble sideways in the 31, brings it back. The point leader nearly threw it all the way in turn 1. Hansen not doing nearly as well as usual in car number 31 tonight. And he's just trying to stay in the top 10 at this point. Anthony Ryan a little hot into turn 3, but hooks on the gas pedal, and off turn 4 is a great drive in the 211. Austin Combs rides in second, and he's holding off Adam Piper for the moment. Piper in the 66 trying the inside lane. Combs running the middle to the outside in the 51 and holding him off. Johnny Bruno rides in 4th place. Anthony Warren 5th in the 60W and looking for more. Coming up on 10 laps to go soon. And Anthony Ryan, Anthony Warren in trouble. The 60W hits the berm and shot right across the racetrack. Almost collected the 22 of Johnny Bruno. Here comes the 405 of Whitbeck underneath him. Whitbeck and Warren going at it again. They run together earlier, and they exchanged some blows. Anthony Ryan by himself now in the 211, all alone up front. Austin Combs in the 51 is comfortably in 2nd spot as he has distanced himself from Adam Piper. Piper rides 3rd in the Vermont Shade and Blind number 66. Bruno 4th. Ryan able to scoot away from the 405 of Whitbeck now. 10 laps to go. It'll be 9 this time for the 211 of Anthony Ryan. Anthony Ryan trying to become the 7th different driver to become a first-time winner in 2019 here in this limited sportsman division. Anthony Ryan in the iconic number 211, made famous by Clayton Ryan. All alone at the front of the pack, the 211 with 8, make it 7 laps to go now. Anthony Ryan stretching his legs up front. The only battle for position right now is between Dave Snow and Austin Shaves, and it's a physical one, as that is the battle for about 8th place on the racetrack. Five laps to go now, 5 to go for the 211. Austin Combs in 2nd spot. Anthony Ryan and Austin Combs, the only 2 drivers in the limited sportsman division to take part in Wednesday night's practice, and it paid off for them as they run 1-2 on the racetrack right now. 4 to go now for Anthony Ryan. Battle for second place. Adam Piper underneath the 51 of Austin Combs. In lap traffic, Sean Phelps holding up the show. Piper takes the spot away. 2 laps to go for Anthony Ryan now. Adam Piper up to second spot. The 51 of Austin Combs back to third. Johnny Bruno is right there in the 22 car, but not able to hang with Combs this time. White flag getting ready to fly for Anthony Warren. 1 lap away from his first career win, 1 week after a heartbreaker. Adam Piper in second spot. Austin Combs still looking for his best career finish if he can ride in third place. Johnny Bruno in fourth with Anthony Warren in fifth. And coming around in turns 3 and 4, first career win, and they're going to party again in Addison County tonight. Anthony Ryan in the 211. Adam Piper comes home second. Austin Combs, Johnny Bruno, Anthony Warren, your top 5. Then Travis Whitbeck, 6th. David Beauclair, 7th. 8th place to James Hansen. 9th, Austin Shaves, and Dave Snow recovers from his spin for a 10th place finish in the 14X. And we've got our 7th different first-time winner. Car number 211, made famous back in the 60s with drivers like Dutch Reed and Win Slavin and Peanut Foley, comes back to victory lane here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. It was a heartbreaker for him last week, but tonight, redemption for the 211. Last week it was a heartbreaker for him, but tonight redemption. Had never sat in a race car before 2019. And a few people are only a little bit happy about this, I can tell. Here he comes, folks, climbing out of the 211. Let him hear it. Anthony Ryan, your feature winner here on Friend Construction Night. I know better than to get in the middle of that. Nobody's happy about this, clearly.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've had a rough week last week, and it was a heartbreaker, and I'm just happy to be up here today.
Dutch Reed, Win Slavin, and now Anthony Ryan in the 211. How cool is that?
Oh, it feels great to be here and do this for my grandfather. I know he's here. He's right here. I wanted to do this for him and all my family. It feels great. It feels great to be here. I love you all.
Go ahead and thank your sponsors and crew before I get mobbed.
I'd like to thank City Limits Nightclub, my first sponsor ever. They've been a huge contributor. Howie and Missy Warren's Lawn Care, they're great. They've been very good to me. I'd like to thank my Uncle Jimmy and Flying Ryan Auto Body. Without him, none of us would be here right now. And I'd like to thank Green Grass and Bruce and Kelly Jerome. All of them, they've been a huge part of this. I'm so happy.
Here's Eric Friend with the biggest trophy of the year. Enjoy it. Anthony Ryan, a first-time winner in the Limited Sportsman. Clay, are you proud of the kid or what?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see the 211 back in victory lane.
Done a hell of a job.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Clay Ryan made that number 211 famous. He's a former John Bruno Award winner. That's one of the legends from Devil's Bowl Speedway right here. And that's just another cool chapter in that family's history. Anthony Ryan went head on into the wall last week as the leader with 5 to go. And tonight proves that it wasn't a fluke. And he wins the biggest race of the season for the Limited Sportsman on Friend Construction Night. What a show. I'll tell you something. That Warren and Ryan conglomerate last year took the track championship in this limited sportsman division with Brent Warren at the wheel of the 2 car. And it's the Anthony and Anthony show the last 3 weeks here. Anthony Warren in the 60 car has won 2 in a row before tonight. Now Anthony Ryan in the 211. Grab your hat, grab your program, grab your battle